Good afternoon, Year 6. Mr. Nicholson here. I hope you've had a really good week of home learning. This is the last lesson of the week, so I thought what a lovely way to finish the week off by doing some art. So I just want you to pause the video for as long as you need and just write the short date, and the title can be Art Hieroglyphs. I appreciate you might not have your sketchbook with you at home, so you may need to just find some paper for this lesson and do the best you can. Or if you have to use your topic book with the lines in, it's not the end of the world. But I think for today's task, it's probably best to put your paper landscape like this, where you've got the long edge across the top and the short edge on the side. Okay, so pause the video, write the date and title, and then we'll move on. Okay, so trying to think of some fun things we could do for art this term that link to our ancient Egyptians topic, and hieroglyphs fits really well because this was the ancient Egyptian method of communication and a way that they could write to each other and could pass messages to each other. I'll show you a document I found with some of the hieroglyphs on. Now, I've taken this off the internet, so it might not be perfectly accurate, but it's a good representation of which symbol was used for each letter of our English alphabet, bearing in mind that their alphabet might have been slightly different, so it can't match up perfectly. And you'll notice that you've got various symbols here. Lots of them are birds and animals, and then you've got other symbols as you go through from A to Z, and there are also symbols for ch and for sh, as well as the symbol for man and the symbol for woman. You might notice as well that there is one symbol that stands for two letters, and it's the F and the V. They have the same symbol, so that could be quite tricky. And what we're going to do today for this art lesson is we're going to create a bit of artwork using these hieroglyphics by designing and creating some art that spells out a word. So I've had a go at doing my name, so if I just show you that as a waggle, and I can take you through the steps that I went through, and then you can have a go at doing something similar. So the first thing I did is I used this sheet, and you can come back to this one on the video later, just to sketch out with my pencil. I decided to do my name, Mike. So you might do your name as well, or you might do another word, but I would keep it quite short and make the symbols quite big, because I think that makes a more effective piece of artwork. So I found the symbol for M, which is quite a tricky one, a bird, and then the symbol for I, the symbol for K, and the symbol for E. And I just used the hieroglyph sheet, and I copied the symbols from here. So there's M, I, K, and E, and I just put them in order using my sketch pencil, just carefully copying. And you'll notice that I did the symbols a lot bigger. I wanted to try and fill the page, so I knew I had 4 symbols to draw, so I did a size that I thought would just about fit inside my page. So that's step 1. The second step, and hopefully you've got some colouring pens or some colouring pencils at home, is just to get some colours and to carefully colour in your symbols. And you can use the same colours as the hieroglyph sheet, or you can use your own colours. It doesn't really matter. So for example, on the bird I didn't really want to use the grey, so I used the purple instead. Okay, and then the final step, just to finish your piece of artwork off, I always think things look really nice when you go around the edge with a fine line pen. So if you've got a black pen or a dark pen, this could work really nicely. So I just went around the edge and just sort of kept all the colour inside just to finish it off. And I'm really happy with my hieroglyphs artwork. Really happy with the result of that one. Okay, so your task this afternoon, and I'll put the hieroglyphic sheet back on the screen for you, is to come up with something similar to me a piece of artwork using the hieroglyphic symbols, nice and big, nice and colourful, that can spell out a word. And the Year 6 teachers would love to see your artwork this afternoon. So if you're happy to, send some photos through on chat, and we would love to have a look at them. Okay. It's also Friday, so if you want something else to do, I'm pretty sure Mr. Hamlin is doing his his head teacher celebration assemblies on the Carbiel Head YouTube page. You could also watch that assembly as well. And you never know, some of you might be the stars of the week this week. Okay, so have a lovely Friday afternoon. Enjoy your hieroglyphics artwork. I'm sure you can come up with something better than me, and you can do it even more fabulous. Enjoy the celebration assembly, and we'll all speak to you again on Monday morning, ready for another week of remote learning. Okay, everybody, have a great weekend. Take care of yourselves. Stay safe. Goodbye.